making their way out onto the ground.
Morning everyone and welcome to this Ashes match. This should be a good one.
Ah, the crack of leather on Willow.
The thud of a ball slamming into a pad.
Super shot that.
The roar of the crowd as they cheer a six.
The gasp of the crowd as the batsman plays and misses. If you love the sounds of cricket, then Cricket 19 will be music to your ears. Sweet, sweet music, all for your ears.
And it's made in Australia, in Melbourne, in fact, by Big Ant Studios, who've been making cricket games since before Steve Smith was the captain of Australia. So it's fair to say they know their cricket.
Yeah, and it shows. Cricket 19 is just a fun game of cricket. You get to bat, you get to bowl. It's not too hard, it's not too easy. You can just pick a team and jump right into a match, or you can spend ages fiddling with your batting order and tweaking field placements.
And for cricket experts, there's Pro Control mode. So when you're batting, you've got to move the analog stick like it's actually a cricket bat, taking into account the backswing before you hit the ball and the follow-through after you've played the shot. It's hard, but once you get the hang of it, you can really place and time your shots exactly how you want.
Yeah, but for beginners, or if you just want to have a more relaxed time, there's also a simpler control mode. Here, you just point the stick where you want to hit the ball and press the button at the right time.
Waking.
Also, I love that Cricket 19 doesn't bog you down too much in cricket statistics.
Oh, I like cricket stats. Hey, did you know Mitchell Starc became the first bowler to take 3 5-wicket hauls at the recent World Cup?
I did not know that. Look, stats geeks will be happy to hear that there are plenty of run rates and bowling averages to just lose yourself in. But for everyone else, you don't have to worry about it. The game takes care of everything. Which is handy because there is so much cricket here. You can play as Australia in the upcoming Men's Ashes series. You can play as England too. You can also play as Australia and England in the Women's Ashes series. You can play as India, New Zealand, Canada, Scotland, Bangladesh, Afghanistan.
And heaps of other countries in a one-day or T20 World Cup. Or just grab a second controller and dive straight into a quick match versus a friend. And you can do all this with either men's or women's teams.
That's right from the middle of the bat.
Actually, you know what my favourite way to play is? Career mode. This is where you can create your own young player and follow their whole career from lower grade cricket all the way through to, hopefully, international glory on the world stage.
Oh yeah, do you mean the mode where if it's not your turn to bat or bowl, then you're not actually doing anything, you're just watching?
Yeah, I love it. The game just fast forwards through all the bits where you're not participating. I created an all-rounder who batted in the middle order and bowled some part-time leg spin. In one match, my team was in trouble. I came onto bowl with the other team needing just 50 runs to win, so there was a lot of pressure on me to take quick wickets. Another time, I came into bat at 3 for 200 and I could just hit everything for 6.
Okay, I get it. It's nice to feel like you're a player who's just a part of a team.
Exactly. And when you get the chance to bat or bowl, you feel like you've got to make your contributions count.
Yep.
Oh, superb timing.
Especially if you want to get picked to represent your country.
One thing I didn't like is the commentary in this game can be a little bit stilted.
Good morning everyone and welcome to our coverage for this test match between England and Australia.
They're obviously cutting and pasting a bunch of different recorded words to fit in with what's happening in the action, and you would have to do that. But here it sounds a bit silly.
Yeah, and for some of the teams, they didn't get the proper likenesses of each player.
There's definitely a few elements that are still rough around the edges in Cricket 19, but the overall feeling of being on the pitch is pretty much how you'd want it to be. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 rubber chickens.
Because it's a cricket game, I'm going to give it rubber ducks, and I'll throw in an extra one because I love the career mode so much. It's 4 out of 5 rubber ducks from me.
Ah, nice shot.
Just helps that one over the rope for 6. got him, yes. Oh yeah, what a catch. What a delivery, finds the edge.
Oh, what a shot. 6.
Welcome to the SCG. We come into this fifth and final test with everything still.
That cracker of a classic clash of cricket countries known as the Ashes is upon us, so we stepped up to the crease in Ashes cricket to see if they hit it for 6 or are they out for a duck. Or should I say goose?
This is homegrown Aussie gaming, coming to us from Melbourne developer Big Ant Studios. And cricket fans will no doubt be aware of them thanks to their very decent Don Bradman cricket series.
Yes, but this is their first crack at an officially licensed Ashes game. And I have to admit, I was a bit worried since the last Ashes game anyone made was so bad.
Affirmative. Ashes Cricket 2013 was so terrible it was removed from sale just 4 days after it was released. Of course, that was made by a completely different developer.
So there's no need to worry because Ashes cricket isn't terrible. It actually bowls up a great game of cricket. If you played Don Bradman 17 from earlier this year, you might be wondering what's different here. And it's largely cosmetic. Having the official license now means they have the men's and women's Ashes team likenesses in the game, which adds some much needed authenticity. Although some of the players' facial hair looks like it's been glued on.
They've also motion captured the players' movements this time, which adds a whole lot to the overall look of the animations. Players really look like they're connecting with shots, which makes hitting a 6 feel that much more satisfying. The graphics and presentation still don't have the same level of polish as some of the biggest sporting games out there. You will see a few glitches here and there. But I think it's so impressive what a smaller Aussie studio has done with a budget that's a fraction of what those big studios have.
There's also now a standard control option which can replace the previous analog stick controls. These make it much more accessible for the newcomers to easily control their batting and bowling techniques, but advanced players can still use the versatile analog stick controls if they prefer.
Yeah, it's satisfying to play and it gives you just the right amount of control to take the shots and bowl just how you want. That said, I did get a little bit bored with the bowling. I never really felt like there was much to it other than just trying different deliveries and hoping the batsman will mess it up.
Well, that's much like real cricket, Goose.
Yeah, true, Darren, but it's just a bit disheartening when you finally do get a wicket and you've got no idea how you did it.
Yeah, I agree, but it does feel authentic. And if you want to play a full test series, you better set aside a serious chunk of time. Thankfully, you can simulate your way through a match, or just leave it and the game will save your progress.
Oh, one thing I loved was just how much customization there is in the game. From creating your own player for the career, designing logos and stadiums, and even setting up your own rules to create any kind of variation on cricket you can imagine.
Affirmative. There's an impressive variety on offer here too, from competing in the full calendar of Ashes games, taking your own player from 0 to Bradman in the career, competing in multiplayer, or any of the many possible official contests. It's a smorgasbord of cricketing.
Yeah, it looks good. It has everything you could want in a cricket game, so I'm giving it a 4.
Yes, I think Ashes cricket truly captures the spirit of cricket more than I've ever seen in a game before. For fans hungry for a go with the bat, you won't be disappointed. I'm giving it 3.5 out of 5 rubber chickens.
How was that, Darren?
Yeah, that's alright.